Hello, hello. That's good, thank you.
Great.
Before we get started, I just wanted to say hello. How many people are here tonight? Oh, great. I love live human beings. I don't care to talk to automated voices on the phone. And when I get a live human being on the phone, I'm extremely happy. And I'm very ecstatic right now just to have live humans here. I'm going to introduce my friend Clint White. He's from Toledo, Ohio. He plays in our praise band at church. He's on the road with a group called The Roys. If you're a songwriter out there, I know you haven't heard him yet, so I'm going to shut up, let you hear him, let his fiddle do the talking. But this guy is as good as it gets. You can quote me on that. Anyway, you got your... Oh, and by the way, he'd never heard any of these songs until about 2 hours ago. I wrote some charts for him and see what happens. Ready, Freddie? Ready, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jenny used to shush me in study hall. Other than that, she hardly spoke at all. Jenny didn't hang out with the in-crowd girls. She hid behind a book in her own little world. Subtle and reserved, quiet and polite. But I found out one Saturday night Jenny wasn't all that shy. Jenny wasn't all that shy. There was a wild child behind those innocent eyes. Jenny wasn't all that shy. Jenny wasn't all that shy. Well, I don't know what made her get into my car. Might have been the moon, might have been the stars. But she took off her glasses and opened my eyes, and I saw a girl with nothing to hide. She said, let's go for a moonlight swim, and tossed her clothes up on a hickory limb. Jenny wasn't all that shy. Jenny wasn't all that shy. There was a wild child behind those innocent eyes. Jenny wasn't all that shy. Jenny wasn't all that shy. High school reunion, Jenny still seems so timid and tentative. A preacher's wife, straight and narrow life, but I knew different. I never told a living soul about that night by the light of the moon. She kept winking at me 'cause her husband believed he was the only one who knew that Jenny wasn't all that shy. Jenny wasn't all that shy. There was a wild child behind those innocent eyes. Jenny wasn't all that shy. Jenny wasn't all that shy. Jenny wasn't all that shy.
Jeff Pearson, Clint White.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to take about a 20-minute break and be right back. Just kidding. Hey, do you all remember the song years ago? I think it was out in '78 called Just When I Needed You Most. I didn't write that. But my dear friend Randy Van Warmer did. We were in a trio for 3 years, and we wrote this next song together, and it was a single. And goodness, he passed away about 9 years ago, and maybe 10 years ago now. But one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my entire life, I swear. There's nobody as nice as Randy. And this song is called Ain't Nothing Coming Down But the Rain. We woke up this morning, the day was cold and wet. I could have sworn the weatherman said sunny days ahead. And I could have sworn you were my sunshine. When times were dark and rough, you always found a way to shower me with love. But there ain't nothing coming down but the rain. And it's falling on a love that's going up in flames. If it looks like I'm crying as you walk away, it ain't nothing coming down but the rain. Standing in the driveway, drenched to the bone, there's no way I can just walk back into that house alone. And I know it's wishful thinking, but every headlight that I see looks just like your car coming down the street. But there ain't nothing coming down but the rain. And it's falling on a love that's going up in flames. If it looks like I'm crying as you walk away, it ain't nothing coming down but the rain. No, there ain't nothing coming down but the rain. And it's falling on a love that's going up in flames. If it looks like I'm crying as you walk away, it ain't nothing coming down but the rain. It ain't nothing coming down but the rain.
Jeff Pearson, you are rocking tonight. Clint, you sound awesome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's our next song? Okay. Trace Atkins almost cut this song, but his producer said it was too sad. Now, my philosophy in country music, there's no such thing as too sad. But as my father says about everything, who cares? He'd email me, son, I love you. Who cares? He's a great guy. My mother had a way with words. Wish you could have sat and talked with her and had a slice of her famous homemade pumpkin pie. Her kitchen table's where you'd end up for conversation and a good strong cup. It's a shame your paths will never cross in this life, 'cause she would have loved you and you would have loved her too. She would have seen everything I see in you. You would have been the best of friends if God had meant for it to be. She would have loved you just for loving me. Well, she prayed morning, noon, and night. I'd meet someone to share my life. And you're the answer to her prayers in every way. She'd have cried at the sight of your white satin dress, whispered in my ear, son, you've been blessed. She's the only thing that's missing on our wedding day. She would have loved you. You would have loved her too. She would have seen everything I see in you. You would have been the best of friends if God had meant for it to be. She would have loved you just for loving me. She would have loved you. She would have loved you just for loving me.
Jeff Pearson. Jeff, do you have CDs for sale?
I don't.
You
I
ought to.
have 4 CDs, and I'm completely sold out. I know my first CD, I don't even have a copy. Could I buy one from somebody that might have it? That's the God's honest truth. But I was going to tell you something about Clint. If you're a songwriter out there and you need somebody to play in your demos, call Clint White. If you need a road musician, call Clint White. If you're a major artist, call who? Clint White. This guy, he just is so good. He plays in our praise band. He never shows up, well, he seldom shows up for rehearsal. He comes in Sunday morning. What key? Okay. That's my sermon for the week right there. This is a song that Hank Williams Jr. recorded, and he's not here tonight. So I'll sing it. I got the greatest compliment in the world from other songwriters in this town when this was out, because they all said, you know what? That song sounds like Hank wrote it himself. And I went, that's great. So.
While he's singing, we do want to welcome you all to the Commodore, and thank you, Brian Howell. He's with WFMCJams.com. We're live on the internet, and you can also see this show on YouTube after tonight. So check it out, Brian Howell, WFMCJams.com. Thank you, Brian. He always supports the songwriters. Comes out here for free, does this just to help us all, and we love you for it. Y'all give him a hand. And here we're going to turn it back over to Jeff Pearson.
All right. Seems these days. Now that's the second verse. I screwed up. Can we still be friends? Okay, yeah, okay, here we go. These days it ain't no big deal to bend the rules just to get what you want. You lie to get ahead, then you stab them in the back. People getting used like a stepping stone. They say it's just good business, But if that's the way it is, maybe I'm the one who's crazy. But my heart still knows wrong from right. If playing by the rules doesn't matter anymore, then I've completely lost my mind. The way the world's been going lately, maybe I'm the one who's crazy. Seems these days you don't need a reason to walk away and just give up on love. When times get hard, that's the easy way out. If someone else gets hurt, that's tough. But I'm still a believer. Love was meant to last forever. Maybe I'm the one who's crazy, but my heart still knows wrong from right. If playing by the rules doesn't matter anymore, then I've completely lost my mind. The way the world's been going lately, maybe I'm the one who's crazy. Yeah, maybe I'm the one who's crazy. Maybe I'm the one who's crazy. Thank you. All right. I'm a ward of the state down in Tennessee. Who my real parents are is a mystery. I'll probably always wonder why they did not want me, but I have forgiven them, whoever they might be. All I want is a family, a mother and father who would love me. Ain't that the way life's supposed to be? All I want is a family. And now my home is St. Mary's Orphanage, where my name's on a never-ending waiting list, along with 27 other homeless kids. Sometimes it feels like no one knows that I exist. All I want is a family, a mother and father who would love me. Ain't that the way life's supposed to be? All I want is a family, a brother, a sister, a family dog and cat, a room of my own, and a house that's a home. Is that too much to ask? 'Cause all I want is a family, a mother and father, brother, sister, and me. Ain't that the way life's supposed to be? All I want is a family. All I want is a family.
Jeff Pearson and Clint White.
Thank you.
I got one more, Jeff. And I appreciate you coming out and playing. You sound awesome.
Thank you.
Sounds so good.
I want to say I wrote that song with my great friend Jim Kimball. And you know what Jim's doing tonight? He's fixing dinner for his girlfriend. Can we get a big aw on three? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Aw. Just kidding. But one of those deals. How much time do we have, Debbie?
Got one more song.
Okay.
Clint, thank you for coming out and playing the fiddle. You sound so good. Doesn't he? Y'all give it up for him. Clint White.
And we're going to hang around for a while if you want to get Clint's number for a session, for whatever. I tell you, this guy is great. This is a song that Ricky Van Shelton recorded, and he's with Hank tonight. They're not here. And so I'm going to do it for you. I wrote this with my dear friend Charles Quillen. This guy is a UT fan, man. If they won yesterday, he's on top of the world. He can't speak if they lose. I'm not kidding. Yeah. You tell me life will go on, that I'll be alright once you're gone. But my heart knows that just ain't true. I can't imagine love without you. Said you'd always be there for me. Now I don't know what to believe, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't imagine love without you. Oh, my heart will keep beating, my arms will keep reaching for you, even when you're gone. I just don't know how to let you go after loving you so long. Never never thought that I'd see this day. My whole world is walking away. Now who will I turn to? I can't imagine love without you. Oh, my heart will keep beating, my arms will keep reaching for you even when you're gone. I don't know how to let you go after loving you so long. For me there'll never be someone new. I can't imagine love without you. Yes, for me there'll never be someone new. I can't imagine love without you. Thank you all very much.
Jeff Pearson, Clint White.